Hey, Covenant Fellowship, welcome to Fast and Prayer Week in 2023. We are going to enjoy Psalm 145 together this week and have different pastors break down specific sections of it and really bask in the greatness of God and His compassion for us together. So let's dive into verse 1. This is what it says: I will extol you, my God and King, and bless your name forever and ever. Every day I will bless you and praise your name forever and ever. Great is the Lord and greatly to be praised, and His greatness is unsearchable. So this psalm begins with a personal praise. You hear him saying, I will. It's not a general thing, but something that's specific to his heart and his soul. And you notice that he doesn't start with his needs or his desires. He starts by taking his eyes off of his own life and casting them on his great God. It's just really an incredible example to us that we should first, in our praise to God each morning, begin with remembering how great and incredible our God is. He says, I will extol you first, which is another way of saying to lift up or to make prominent the greatness of God. So this means that when someone brings critique to you, you can still rejoice in the name of Christ, in the name of your God being lifted up, even when your name is brought low. It means that when you're encouraged and when someone brings some sort of praise to you, that you never allow that to outpace the way you extol the name of God. He also says that every day I will bless you. So this is a kind of praise that's not just a Sunday kind of praise. This is I can't stop thinking about how incredible you are kind of praise. This praise is said to last forever and ever. It's the kind of praise that will never diminish. It's like a roaring crowd at a game. But instead of it just being a ooh and a ah at a home run blast, it's a crowd's shouting and tumult that just keeps going and going forever and ever. It's more like Niagara Falls that just has this crashing roar of water upon water forever and ever as praise continues on. So why is this praise so strong? Why is the psalmist so hype? It's because our God is so great that He is required to be greatly praised. His greatness, His nature is so high and lofty and grand that praise must pour out of our mouth if we behold Him rightly. And finally, notice that the personal nature of this psalm is coming from a specific place. This God, this great God, was the psalmist's king, he says in verse 1. So all of that greatness, the unsearchable depth of his greatness is funneled down in the psalmist's life and in your life, in his care, in his protection, and in his just rule over you, establishing the peace of your life. And we know that ultimately God established that peace and permanently sealed it in our lives by giving us our King, Savior, Jesus Christ, who now takes all the greatness of God and brings it home personally to us. So, like Psalm 145, let's start this week by personally basking in the greatness of God together.